Good job, buddy. P1 right there.
Hello, interwebs. It is about that time again for the Toads to go make some violent circles, because, you know, when they wreck, it's going to be violent, because that's how this thing works. We like our stuff with violence. We like our violence full of stuff, I guess. That'll work. Anyway, the No Toads, No Sunlight League is starting off season 24 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, or as some as you may incorrectly remember it, Lowe's Motor Speedway. It spent a short time with an identity crisis. Wasn't real sure who it was. There was a in the background. They've never really figured that out. Sometimes I see cars, sometimes I don't. Anyway, looks like a lot better weather than we got in Iowa. 72 degrees, partly cloudy. 4 miles an hour. And it's coming from Concord, North Carolina. But this is now the Cup Series. This is a new season, so things have changed. No longer are the Xfinity cars the weapon of choice. Now the 5-speed, square-bodied, big-wheeled, big-braked, kind of smaller motored. I was going with big, though. Big slots in the back window and video game rear view mirrored, big, weird holes in the grill and hood, next-gen Cup car. That's what we're using. Because, you know, that's what they use. This is the, you have to qualify and be in the league. And you know, there's some stipulations to actually get in this. So you gotta actually be in here. So we're going to make it hard. These cars are hard to drive. They are twitchy. They are cranky. The brakes don't like to be cool at all. Tires don't like to be cool at all. Like hot brakes, you like hot tires. The whole thing it's just a mess. It's a whole shoot match of all of it. The qualifying will be wrapping up here to kick off season 24, and also next week will be Watkins Glen, a NASCAR national treasure in my book. However, I'm a greedy, self-serving old fat man, and got some stuff I have to do, so we won't have a broadcast next week, which is good, because see that guy's cheering. He's like, yeah, we don't got to listen to this guy, woo! So you'll get annoyed tonight, and then you got all week, and you'll be like, you know what, we don't got to listen to him. We can go to next week, and then once we're at next week, then we can do it again. We got cars that should be coming on track here pretty quick. And basically, as soon as we see him, there he is. Well, that scheme's familiar. Let's switch over here to the grid. So, well, there he went. What we got going on here? Mr. Roethlisberger, why are we getting you? There you go. So, stuck on the pole, the alien, Zach Roethlisberger. Outside pole will be Chris Worrell. Kyle, Sexy Walter Gretsch starting in third. Oliver Turan is going to be starting in fourth position. That'll be outside of the second row. Clay Cantrell and Al Corey. Man, that's a good lap for the old guy. Starting sixth. Dang. Man. Am I reading that right? Position 7, Davey Hendricks, my spirit animal, not starting on the pole. He has repeatedly said how little practice he has in this car and that he wasn't sure that he was even going to like it. So I think he's trying to undersell it. Justin Bentley will be starting P8. The Sarge starting ninth with Kreidler, who painted his car up. He's got some paint. I'm not going to flip through them. We'll pop through and see these because there's a lot of new paint. I will have everybody wrong. Just so everybody knows. It's going to be ugly. Get the grid going here, and it is for some reason not changing. Well, I don't like that. Well, that's just not okay. So Terry Brooks and Matt Piracini are going to be starting 11th and 12th. Starting 13th is going to be Marty Rogers. We're going to see if we can get this thing to actually switch for us. I was just reading on the SDK forum. We've had a couple updates. One was this afternoon, and a lot of people are saying they're having this exact problem. They're not able to get him to come up, which that really sucks. All right, well, we got some tech issues here. So what we'll do, we will switch over to the ticker. We're just going to kill this right now. Bang. But there we've got Benson and Rogers, 7th row, Lem and Shu behind them. We got Nodge and Ryan Traver. We got Jester and Nash. Then we got Campbell and Lushane, who's got an awesome paint scheme. Dewberry and Kelly start behind them. 25th will be James Lawson. Tino Kinnelson outside of him. Skylar Carnes and James Beck. Ryan Maxwell, Jesse Thomas, Wesley Whitfield, and Nick Reynolds being the 32nd and final qualifier. As we're going to get kicked around here for lap 1, we have got ourselves green lights. Green, green, green. The season is afoot. Off through turn 1 like a herd of turtles in a snowstorm. So they say. Looks like we're going to get strung out to the front here. There's the Kreidler's 99. You got the Monster Energy on there. A lot of familiar paint, a lot of unfamiliar paint. Canadian Tire, that would of course be Raptor. And once we get a little strung out, we'll cheat, and I'll throw on the driver information because I'm going to need it. We have got a lot, and I mean a lot of new drivers this season. We got a lot of new paint schemes in this season. New cars, just going to be the new car, new paint. So hold on, because it's gonna take a couple to get everything on here. We look back to one of the other. I've already picked out about half a dozen of my favorite paints ever. Because for those of you who are new, I'm a big paint scheme nerd. These are the things that just get me all giddy. Fastest lap of the race. Won't surprise you. It's from the guy driving the Prestige Worldwide race car, Mr. Zach Roethlisberger. Running second behind him, we got Chris Worrell, who dude's fast. He is definitely fast. Rolling up here, still in third, is our painter extraordinaire ourselves, Kyle the Sexy Walter Grinch. And hanging out behind him, the guy responsible for the last race of the Xfinity car, having way too many cars that were painted up in my paint scheme, Oliver Turan, who's probably online streaming, where you can see the race somewhere kind of this way here. He was holding fifth. I was being quiet on purpose. I was going to say this is from the shift. Fifth. See all the digital dashes are amazing. I use an app on a tablet, and it does kind of the same thing that the Cup cars actually do. It's actually amazing. Then having that video rear view mirror on them. There's a lot of stuff I actually really like about them. Have that extra gear is kind of confusing. And yeah, your eyes do not deceive you. That Publix car is Davey Hendricks. He's going to fight Ollie. Whoa! Ollie, no! Ollie's going to die. Ollie's dying. Oh, no, Ollie. Oh, we got people mowing the grass all over. Oh, well, sugar. Oh, let's see. Pop on here. Try to ride through here with Christian and Shane. Yeah, I know that's supposed to be weird. I've got these gigantic microphones. Oh, they're wrecking everywhere. Wrecking. Watch it. Up. Watch it. Easy. Oh, no, not him. Woohoo. Wow. Oh. You know, all things considered, that could have been a lot worse. That was not terrible. It's terrible, terrible. All right, let's see what Vincent saw of this. There's the shoe mobile. He's even got laces on the hood. I really like that. That's a paint scheme that just makes you happy. Oh man, great. Oh yeah, man, that was about 15 really good jobs there. Honestly, kind of just got some circumstantial damage. Just kind of one of them things, man. Get people dying in front of you, and you bounce off of stuff. Try to look here at Rafter. He pretty well had her load up. Just got a couple of clips. Not real sure why it's not letting me. The software is not officially showing Raptor's wrecking. I'm not real sure why, because he did. He wrecked as much as everybody else. I don't really like me playing like that on a. Oh yeah. Well, you got a. Shoot, man, you got all kinds of pieces of that one. All right, well, here is where we be now, folks. Oh. Well, that definitely got the tie rod ends broke. Or no. The fast repair was just initiated. Do you like the gold wheels? Wow. Old people, brain fart. That they're not tie rod ends on these cars. They're can't remember what they call them. But that is the weak point of the Cup car IRL, and looks like it's going to be the weak point of these in iRacing. Well, so I've claimed my first victim of season 24. Jump back up front here. So I'm gonna take a look here. Looks like the Nodge took a pit stop, and Tyler Lim behind him took a pit stop. So all these guys back here took a pit. Marty took one. Ollie, of course, took one. Rafter. Loshane took one. Piercini, and that, I told him that's kind of like Jeff Gordon meets Batman. That is a sinister looking paint job. I absolutely love it. The Shoe Mobile. The Shoes Mobile, and he's actually paying me to give this thing time, so that does work. You can bribe your broadcaster and you'll get on the internet TV, as it were. So we got Sarge in the pits, Marty Rogers in the pits, JC is in the pits, the Donut Mobile, and like Vincent just coming out of pit road. Looks like Lawson, like he's in there. The James Mobile. So yeah, boy, we've got in it in a hurry. We got looks like 4 of them that decided not to start. So out of 32, it looks like we're actually going to have like 28 of these guys actually starting. Oh, Beck's already done. So 27. Well, that was quick. Let's see if Beck's actually, yeah, he is. He's showing off there. Well, that's unfortunate. Get caught up here. Get back up to the leader. Leader Acola. Okay. So, 10 laps in, 110 more to go. I'm going to just kind of assume this isn't what we're going to see for the rest of the race. Because this isn't exactly how the Toads are known to do things. Usually get in here, get in a rhythm, and just start cranking out laps. But, well, this car, it's cranky. For those of you who have kids, this car is kind of like the 2-year-old that obviously needs to go to sleep, but just refuses to. They just, everything they can do to just not do what they should be doing. That's kind of how these things are. They're kind of fun, but they are absolutely a challenge. Oh, and so I got a note on power went out on James Beck right as they were gridding. Well, that sucks. I think you're gonna race, power goes out, and then poof. Poofies is bad. puppies around. We're going to launch them off. Time at mower 1. Probably, anyway. It's hard telling with us sometimes. You know, we try. And the green is back out. I don't know how many cars that was, so I just had to do it. I am legally obligated to do that. And we are a much faster herd of turtles in a snowstorm now. Got that sorted a lot quicker than I thought. I like that. What are we thinking here at Terry's paint? Getting the cup here. I like it. I like bright colors. I like cartoons. Those are two things that we like. Meanwhile, looky who has stolen the lead. And looky who is right behind him for second to take the lead. Mr. I'm not good at this. I've fallen for this lie too many times. Too many times I believe this guy when he says he doesn't know how to do something. Remind me never to let him take me out on a date. The whirl is, I'm going to call this hotly contested. Because, yeah. Oh, hello. Hey, you got the camera. Where we go? Davey says, give it to me. Chris says, nah. Davey says, fine. Try it up here. Looks like Chris is going to tell him, no thank you. Well, they are really close, though. Take a look up the rear diffuser of that 420 car. Oh man, might pop out. Might be a synth setup. Oh, Davey's on the outside. Davey's got him. We drag racing down the backstretch. And that's all it took. Davey to the point. Man, we have seen that far too many times over the years. Oh, years, seasons. All right, well, Chris is going to hang back here off Davey. Oh, here comes Kyle. Kyle says, hey, I'm going to take you to mine. Well, Zach just is struggling here off the restart. I mean, I wish I was struggling and running fourth. I'm doing all I can. I'm like next to last most of the time. We've got Kreidler breathing down his rear diffuser too. Somebody did not kick his rear diffuser. That was close. By and large, got it. Everybody's kind of just sorted out doing their thing. Got the Kreidler mobile with a lot more green. That's a cool looking scheme. I do like that. Bright colors. I like bright colors. I'm a toddler at heart. There's Terry Brooks. We were already talking about him. I like that. Michael Nash has a eerily similar looking paint scheme to one that Roy Hyde drives nowadays. Well, well, well. Skylar Carnes started back in, I don't know, 82nd spot or something like that. And we're getting to 20 laps in, and here he is fighting for 7th. But I can't be too mad because he has a brightly colored car, and I like that. So, you know, put him up front. All right, so we got Nash to discuss him. Jason Bentley. That's a good looking paint scheme. I like that. I'm not a Ford guy, but honestly, I kind of think the Mustang has the best nose out of the group. I definitely like it. Behind him, Clay Cantrell, who took his paint and kind of flipped it around backwards. And behind him, the Nodge, who's got him a brand new Sexy Walter paint scheme this season. And it is wild. There's Nodge is the sponsor here. Or as you see from his hood, looks like it says lawn. Like LON. Nodge Vegan Energy. Running behind him is Will Jester. He's got him a Mountain Dew mobile, which is part of the reason why I'm so strung up. They got the real sugar stuff out, found it, threw down a few cans. Don't really drink caffeine, don't drink a lot of sugar, so this is what you get. The Batman Gordon mobile, the almost finished Apex paint on Matt Piracini's car is very cool. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. He's going to steal a spot. He's a Mountain Dew back on the spot. Mr. Man will. And behind him is Scott Kelly. Oh yeah, see that was Vienna Lager. That is not what I was thinking of, like a KDB paint scheme. And then Vienna, I was thinking of the sausages, you know, little Vienna sausage thingies. Scott, you're gonna have to work on this. I'm not gonna be able to do this one all season. Need you in a Vienna sausage mobile next week. Ben Dewberry. He's got him some lager on board. Maybe that's why everybody's wrecking. We'll have to investigate that. 26 Irwin Tools and Tyler Glenn. We got Ollie with a new fresh coat of everything on his car. And Christian O'Shane, also suffering from the nasty Iowa weather. Sitting back there at 18th to 19th spot is the shoe. Ryan Traver, Space Jam mobile. He's going to try and steal him a spot from Al Corey. Doesn't look like that's going to work out. While they're fighting over that, Sarge is going to work up on him. Everybody knows Sarge is the guy who's responsible for all this mess. Had these guys around for 20 years racing with each other, flight simulating, and all sorts of stuff. The Down Under Thunder, John Campbell. He is for real in Australia. He sent us a picture of his sync running, and it did indeed go down the back how it was in the States. That's a complete lie. Marty Rogers is hanging out back here 23rd, 24th, fighting with JC. And we got Ken Okino. He is running himself in 25th. Got Benson is looking to be the first one lap down, so he should be our lucky dog the next break. And James is still sitting in the pits. Why he is sitting in the pits, I do not know. We're going to pop in there just on the off shot. He was waiting for me to get in there. See if he pops in, he can tell us all about it. Like three of you that don't know what that sound is, that would be Discord popping into a room. We got us a wad of cars here. There's Davey and Skyler. Absolutely nobody at all has any sort of shock that those two are side by side. Oh, Davey touched the wall. Oh, all right. Got it in and out and out and in. All right, running back up here, we have got Chris Worrell who's taking the lead back. Second. Terry Brooks is up third. And Skyler's made his way up to fourth out of that group. Kyle still hanging tough in fifth. You get these things scattered out a little bit. You can cheat it up and use the map a little bit too. Kind of see where we're at. You see the 79's got the big green ring around it. So that is where we're focused in the pack versus where everybody else is. I personally don't link that thing up all the time. So we'll have it on here as you kind of flip it through and shut it back off. Do things of that nature. Shut it off. We'll do a little car hopping here right along the Speedway. All right, see the gear drop down to 4. That digital dash. About halfway down the back straight. That's kind of a new to NASCAR, definitely new to us. It's almost shifted. Well, there's a learning curve to that. You shifted on the spot. Boy, howdy. You are definitely going to know about it. If you break momentum a little bit, you can downshift, and it really kind of helps you a lot. The outside of Scott. Good job. He's down there. Everybody lives through. We go off into 3. Cut down too far. All this seems to be doing. Let everybody else catch up. We got Ben and Christian hanging out right here behind us. Hey, you guys want to move this along here? We got places to go too. Our fancy little 4-pack. Scott's not giving in. Shoe's not going to slow up. It actually looks like for the momentum that the high side might actually be the better lane. It's going to get about mid and off. Whoa. That was a big wiggle. Man. Christian he just may have had the catch of the night. He had the catch all he wished he had. That sucker was all but gone. Get this to drop back here a little bit. There we go. Got Ben's up there running. It just all of a sudden drops off. I don't know for sure, because I'll be quite honest, I have not run a whole lot of these. Did the switch. I already said I was going to do announcing for this season. So I really haven't done much with them. I've run them here and there. I don't know if these are something like with the 87. Get in there and get the tires hot and greasy. They just kind of get a little angry. That could be it. Just being in there and trying to cut high and low a couple times. We've got the tires a little hot. Got to back them off for a couple laps, cool them off, let it regroup, and just get back to it. All right, back up front, 7th, 6th, 5th, and 4th right there. That is Davey Hendricks is in 6th. That is so weird not seeing really that hard. He's calling Paul. He's calling Paul Hendricks. We got the P on there. I can remember that. Alright, who knows where we are? Alright, we're in Davey. Who's out the back? Alright, there's the driver. He's back in there. Here he comes. Look at that, look at that. There he goes. Well, maybe. Well, he took him from the stripe at least. Is he going to get help from the 60? Michael Nash might go ahead and just give Kreidler the aerodynamic help he needs to get on by. I don't think he really got close enough to help. boy. Easy there, soldier. And it seems you get on there to make a move to somebody, and all it does is let everybody who's behind you catch you. Let's see if that is something that just is a thing with these cars, or if it's something just with Charlotte, or overall just kind of a lack of laps in this particular car. You cannot overstate being unfamiliar with one of these things, how it just, what I've done with them is they're very twitchy. It just seems like you're really sawing the wheel back and forth. Every little hump and bump, everything upsets that car. It's like an emotionally charged teenager. I thought we were going to have a live shot of our second round, quite honestly. I thought that was going to turn into a couple of side slams, then a kaboom. We have now cranked off 30 laps from that little snafu at the start. Just bebopping along, third of the way through. Shouldn't be too terribly far off of pits for, let's see, the furthest up is Nodge in 11th that has pitted. So he stopped back on lap 8. So the top 10 will all be without fuel. So everything will be set up with them. They do have 3 sets of tires in the pits. Of course, the one fast repair, which we got 3 or 4 of them. We already had to burn that. Yeah, they're definitely just side by side. Look like, okay, so it looked like Terry and Kyle were side by side, and they are. With Kyle. I wondered about that. All right, so here we've got takers coming in. So we are going to just go ahead and turn on the pit lane bar. We've got a lot of takers coming in at the start of lap 44. Now, of course, we had a couple of caution laps in there, so realistically, we're probably looking maybe closer to 40. So we should still be able to get to lap 84. You have to go green all the way and then get to the end on this stop and one more. So we should be okay. Well, it's going to take Kyle, and now Kyle's coming in. A little dicey getting in the pit entry. We come up to lap 45. Now we've got Mr. Bentley. Going to be perusing around, gaining him some TV time for being up front. I very much like that scheme. The more I look at it, the more I like it. When is he going to slow down and come to pit road? This lap. All right. He's going to get her in here. And looks like we're good. And now we're going to roll back. Tyler's going to stay out. Al Corey, Dodge have all stopped. So we've all stopped now. Bentley is the last one who had not stopped. So now it looks like of everybody who has made a stop, we're up to about 9th, which is going to be Clem, Corey, Dodge, Shoe, O'Shane, Ollie, Marty Rogers, Sarge, and JC. I think they are the top 9. They all got stopped, so they're going to have green flap maybe another 5 laps until they have to stop. Rafters in that. Caution is out. Oh, no. What happened? You guys want to know what happened? I know what happened. If I don't know what happened, I know what happened. If that makes any sense. Davey Hendricks. Let's see what's going on. I didn't just get attacked by a bear. I forgot the microphone was there and I scratched it instead of my face. Oh! Got a little close to Ken. Oh! Got a little help. Well. Where'd Keto go? Oh. You get stuck? No? Alright. We've had no grass soaking rains in the Charlotte area. Al Corey leads the race is going to be able to pit under caution. Caution. And because of everybody pitting, there's a lot of cars trapped a lap down. Benson no longer gets that. Uh-oh. Well, let's see. Marty Rogers got, well, he may have just stopped, let somebody by him. Let's double check. I do not see anything that is the 32 car wreck in there. Oh, here we go. Oh, Budweiser. Well, at least there was a safety truck right there, so they can point and laugh at him. Okay, so back up to current times. Hey, look, who's in the lead. Oh, is that not funny? That is funny. So I presume he will probably want to come in and have that nose looked at. So as I was saying, these cars do not like having cold brakes. And, I mean, from what I have gathered here, there's a little kind of drag the brakes, not necessarily punch and get them in there. But it probably weren't super hot, so when he went to hit them, it didn't want to stop. Just like Pringles, you know, once he popped, he couldn't stop. The wall awaited. Alrighty, guys, we have got 15 cars left on the lead lap, so under half of the field that started, which, I mean, we've already lost a couple of them along the way. It looks like Marty's back window got knocked out just from the lack of reflection. Side windows reflected. Spoiler reflected. Windshield. Oh, yeah, it's off the back. All right. And yes, I was really concerned about that. It's under caution. I ain't got nothing else to do. You guys just leave me alone. I like chrome wheels. Hey, look, it's Sticky Fingers. Where is he? Currently running 24th. The Stay Puffed Sticky Finger Mobile. All right, 70 laps to go. I'm honestly not real sure why that struck me so funny. We got Whirl over Roethlisberger over Bentley over Corey over Lem. Over Bentley. All right, so anywho, we are now gonna pop these things back out. Hopefully. Maybe. These are all, somebody saved the cash. So these are all the wave around cars. We are riding on with your leader. There should be one to go. These guys should all leave, and then he will catch up to the pace car. Or they're all going to slow down. That's not ideal. I'm not sure what he's got dangling off his roof. Looks like somebody tried to make a paper airplane and threw it in there. Got some good looking welds, though. Looks like a good safe roll bar. So we should be okay if he wipes out. Anyway, we'll come back around. We will have, by my count, 68 laps to go. There's 69 to go right now, which is nice. Get ready to rock, Mr. Squidward. I think iRacing forgot who the leader was there for a second. So as you see, we got Whirl, Roethlisberger, Bentley, Corey, Lem, Nodge, Loshane, Sargent, Campbell, and Rogers. Your top 10 for the restart. Season opener, season 24 for the No Toad Racing League. Green, man, launched out of the cannon. Holy cow. What a launch. Man. Buzz Aldrin's somewhere right now watching this going, huh, not bad, kid. I don't know who Buzz Aldrin is. We got a big old hero going by, led by Piracini, sticky fingers. Oh no, Kyle and Ollie. Kyle's like, all right, yeah, that's cool, whatever. Ollie's like, oh yeah, we got beef now. What's this? We have beef with it. Yeah, there's Skyler in the 47. There's Shoe. Oh, he's probably going to pick up that shiny quarter that's always laying on the bottom of the track. So rewind behind him. Oh, it's still 3 wide. Yikes. We got it. We're good. All right. No problem. We're good. Right? Yep. Probably. That's all we need to know anyway. We got the 60 car Michael Nash on the bottom side of Kyle. Whoa! Kyle come up just about wiped Kreidler off the face of the planet. Whoa, that little crossover move, I think he drugged the nose across the back bumper. That was a phenomenal save by Kreidler. And that's what you say. These cars are wiggly. They're just not stable. It doesn't take a whole lot. I mean, they get out of hand all on their own. You go help them by striking them with another vehicle. And it's game on, man. All right, back up to the front here. I think we got that sorted out. Oh, looks like Dewberry. Dewberry, I'm guessing. That he has 0 speed. And it's at the bottom of the chart. Yeah, Dewberry's not feeling so hot. So yeah, we've dropped another one. So we got Whirl, Roethlisberger, and Bentley running the top 3. And then our next 3 here is going to be the Lem Mobile with Christian Loshane behind him. And that will be Al Corey with the Nodge right behind him. And Nodge running in 7th. We got the Piracini Mobile sitting here in 8th, Mike Sarge and Skyler. It's going to go right back here. We're going to hold up on this for a second. This has, Jimmy Spencer used to be Mr. Excitement back in the day in NASCAR. Skyler has been known to be our Jimmy Spencer. Well, actually, that's highly inaccurate. He's not built like him in any way. He's like a quarter of his age. But as far as getting up in there, like, yeah, I think I can make it fit, stuffing it in there, and occasionally having dire consequences. Yeah, Skyler's done that. The dude he's good. He's good at doing this. And it's just when you're dealing with netcode type of stuff, sometimes he's in things that, quite honestly, I feel probably would have been just fine in real life. But with the netcode, it gets it a little suspect, a little wonky. But he takes 8th. So throws Nod back to 9th. The Shoe is now running 10th. Kids, this is why just a nice simple paint scheme, but you got a good theme. And I mean, you need to appreciate this. The guy has laces on his hood. I mean, his commitment. Absolutely love that. Sarge is busting up through the field. He is sitting in 11th in the, that paint actually is more like the Ricky Rudd years, Hamilton. We got Clay Cantrell in number 8. Kyle's hanging there in 13th. Kryler is in 14th. And right behind them, Michael Nash in 15th. JC is hanging out there in 16th. Terry Brooks running in 17th. Davey is just kind of existing back there in 18th. Kind of weird. We got Jester and Rogers. And Scott Kelly is hanging back there. Ollie looks like he is. It looks like he's off the pace. We got Vincent. We got Olsen. Ryan Trevor. And at the end of that there is Newberry. So we're down to 25 cars on the lead lap. So we will do a little ride along here for a minute, and then I'll just shut up and let you guys listen to the cars. Okay? All right. Deal. Dodge is getting all up in She's business here in the middle of the corner. Getting a really good run. The quote-unquote rolling the center, they call that. He's really good. Real nice. He's got himself some company. Got Sarge and Cantrell right behind him. Got racy little cars here, guys. Definitely racy. Dodge is going to try and make the move on Piracini. Coming off a 4 to start lap 68. So close, it's so far away. The 24, the 48, they're like twice the number or half the number or something. I think they're all built the same Hendrick shop now. So I don't know. I have a feeling this is going to go south. Nodge takes the spot on lap 69. Nice, Nodge. 9th position. Sarge is going to go ahead and steal him some spots. Like, hey, watch this. Take a spot from you too. What an 8 27. That's close. Still close. We got another little 4-pack of cars. All of this has been doing all night. Every time we get like this, it's almost like a plate race. They get side by side, take it to the goal, and piles into it. Got 50 laps to go. I think I was busy not talking with that 60 mark. But we are already past halfway in the season 24 opener. The No Toad Racing League Cup Series. And that's what we're going to win. The winner is actually going to get a plastic Dixie cup sent in the mail. It'll probably be crushed down by the time they get there, but it's the thought that counts. Right, but it looked like he would get a little loose off of two there. He was trying to keep it held way down. He just maybe he's got the sails trimmed a little too much. Or maybe the low line. That's always a thing that can happen. Sometimes iRacing gets that right. Next thing you know, people will go high and then go low. Some tracks it seems to work a lot better at than others. Oh man, that was close. With that coming up off the corner to get some room, there was almost not room to get. I would certainly wonder if Piracini's got problems. Still is king. Whoa. Little bobble. These do kind of look like if you get trapped back in traffic, that you might just kind of be sort of at the mercy of who you're around. And not, that's not trying to point out anybody doing anything. I just mean in general. It's kind of almost looks like if you had a car that's running 30 flats, when you get back in a group that's running 30.5, now your car's going to run 30.5 because that's just kind of what you're around with. Stuff with. Yeah, your seat is definitely backwards. Let's pop up in front. Got Roethlisberger and Whirl have both kind of done the old peace out. You can see there, the C Whirl is the second name on the list. He is the leader. He's got over a second and a half on Roethlisberger, got another half a second on Bentley, got another 10th on them, then Loshane. So really right in here is where we're looking for the battle. Their old battle I tell you. Along in there pretty good. Oh, we're looking at these. So here is where we're at for pit stops. 43 laps. So we're at lap 34. So we're under 10 laps to go. So like I said, yeah, we're probably ballpark lap 85. We'll see them pit. Then we see the short group there that had the first caution that they came in and ran 40 laps. So they're 5 laps behind us. It's called the front group. They have actually kind of split that front group. You see like Cantrell, Kreidler, Nash, Gretsch, those guys just don't have the pace that Roethlisberger and Bentley have. So Lim, Loshane, Corey, Nodge, Shear, they just took that extra spot and they've actually gained some track position with it. They were back at that caution. They were back in like 11. So net positive there, taking that little extra splash of fuel, getting some track position, and holding it. And we all know it's bad to hold it. If you're a race car, if you don't, I mean, You're just going to tinkle on the floor. 40 to go. We are 2/3 of the way through the Nodge Vegan Energy 180 Charlotte Motor Speedway. And apparently, he was still on the tower last time he got a caution. But for a second to unwind itself. Right here. Christian bopping around in 5th. Oh, 26 got the ball. And that's going to cost him momentum. It's going to cost him 2 spots. Just a little love tap like that. Well, these cars are real fickle about that. I would be remiss if I didn't repeat it. I would like to repeat the entire main scheme. Raptor's got quite a mind for this stuff. In the Discord after he puts every crash and still shops that makes it look good. And every race I'm in, I always manage to make it. I guess that means I wreck it race I'm in. Hope that for more cracks. That's why I'm here on that track. Christian sounds like he is pedaling this thing. Pedaling a lot. Let's watch that dashboard. You got the 5 in there on the bottom right corner, not really too zero. Yellow 5. Just over the dash. You got the tag that actually goes up to. He is in 5th gear. This late in the road, he should be doing it. Drop down to 6,900 RPM. Let's find somebody. Alright, there we go. So, oh yeah. Chris is getting down to 6,900. Chris is only getting down to like 70. Yeah, that's 74. Yeah, 73. Maybe hit 72. He's got 300 or 400 more RPM on the motor, so that's going to help him get up off the corner. Also, the way it's kind of there, but actually going to help him rotating. Getting there, the car, as soon as you downshift it, you kind of get that right rear tire up, kind of reverse towards the left rear look, and actually makes that car one to turn left. Uh-oh. Oh, he's trying to save gas. I don't think you need to do that. We got 44 to go. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. Did he not run? Oh, he ran 43. Oh. Well. So he's going to need to go around 2 more times. He'll hit that 43, but he knows he can make that, so I guess nope, I don't think he can make it. Leader's coming in, maybe short of fuel to make it all the way. Well, this man just got interesting. Everybody's coming. There's a party at the pants store. A lot of cars coming. At the front is the 420. And there's Zach. Right sides. Surely none of these guys. Yep, there goes left sides on the 420. The invisible pit crews bouncing the cars around. 420 is down the way. He's going to have 44 laps to go. Well, I'll to get the speed up. Yeah, no. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. That'll put him in. Don't mind me. Today was the day I decided I didn't learn to count anymore. Let's get back out here. Our second place car, Mr. Al Corey. Justin Bentley still leading the parade. We want to talk about weird things that seem to happen out of the blue. The mouse just started popping around. I looked down and that little plastic thing on it, they're called a skate. Apparently when I got this one little skate was never actually put on. So right now we're actually sticking one of them back down because it somehow just managed to sit in the right spot by complete accident for, I don't know, something around a year. So those glorious mice, apparently you don't have to stick the skates down to them, they'll just stay there just by friction for quite a while. Alright, crisis averted, folks. These are the things that happen. Let's pop up. See how broken apart everybody is. We still got people on pit lane. We still got people everywhere. Shane is in. Sargent's in. Katie, JC is just heading out. Now Corey's off the track. Let's take a look at that. He probably just missed it. Yep. Oh! How was that not a caution? Holy monkeys! Rafter just died. Oh, broke that right rear too. Man, I wish I could remember what that thing was called. He helicopter. Man, that's like, I don't even know. I don't remember who did that hacksaw. Was that hacksaw Jim Duggan that helicoptered people? Oh, that was coming out of pit road. Now we got a caution. Too late. We've already found the caution. But good Lord, what is going on? Oh, all right. Ugh. Oh, don't look, Ethel. Man. Oof. Well, now, does that not just change pretty much everything? Well, well, well. How the turntables have something. And we are right in the middle of pit stops. So the 93 Roethlisberger should be the lucky dog, unless he got involved in that. It doesn't show that he did, so we are going to have a lot of wave around cars. Let's see, you've got some more takers back in the pits again. Well, Benson in there. So the mellow yellow car there, just center of the screen, that's your leader. Everybody to the left of him will be the shoe's going to be in there, the 16's going to be in there, the 3 and 1 Shane. Let's see, who else is in here? So Kino. Irasini, the 60. There's your leader with the 3, the half the world in front of him. Christian, Adam Shue, Justin Bentley, Clay Cantrell, Davey Hendricks, Marty Rogers, Michael Nash, Zach Roethlisberger. Those guys all should end up cycling back around. Oh, then with another pit stop, who knows what's going to happen now? Let's see where scoring comes out with this, because this one halfway through right here, who knows if iRacing would even get this right. You have to assume it will, but you know, we've seen it do things like that. So these ones that are showing a minute 26, minute 28 behind like that, those are cars that are at the tail end of the lead lap. So they are ahead of the leader, but they haven't went back around to get their lap back. They'll be held for that. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Most of the field is going to be, you know, just take the wave around. And they'll come back out. By Ollie stopping, I mean, really, he just did everybody a pretty big service there. They just, you know, him stop and let everybody come up and get by him instead of being trapped back behind him. So that could have got weird. So yeah, clear back. Back to the way back machine. Yeah, 5th on back. Back to 16th with Kelly. And Nod's first one lap down. Roethlisberger with him. We are on the leader. He is the 4th car from the end of the race. Didn't feel, I guess. Not into the race. We still got some time here. We are switching over here where we've got 25 to go. I think that's actually not more than that. Yeah, no, we were 40, so yeah. Trust the equipment. Well, it's got some weird line in it. I say we don't. I say we tell them we got another 100 laps to go. And they should have done, let's see, pit stops. We got 2s, 3s, 4s, couple of 2s. Yeah, most of them probably are out of tires. There's a couple of them here. World's only stopped twice. Nash only stopped twice. Hendricks, Cantrell, Bentley only stopped twice. Brooks, Gretsch, Jester, Kelly. So, about half and half. Let's see who can really stretch these tires. Let's keep on going. Keep it on. Making fun of little Joe Dirt. Green again, man. Restarts are on the leader, not in the restart zone. But man, Chris just launches. He gone. He bad gone. My Lord. With lap count anyway, so probably just go ahead and bait it up tonight. No problem to it. Running order is going to be Worrell, Webb, Tran, Rogers, Nash, and Hendricks, Rogers, Cantrell, Bentley, Loshane, Gretsch, Brooks, Jester, Sergeant Kelly, Campbell, Shue, Piercini, Nodge, Jason Benson. Round out the top 20. You got the Trevor, Wilson, James, I think he just got out of his car. He just said, I think he doesn't need it. 21 more laps up into Syracuse. Free out there. He's trying to make some headway. Something to see if he can get worked up and get his lap back. The laps are clicking off fast. We're 20 to go already. These cars definitely run side by side. I'm giving that. Mile and a half setup. Life with these, so that many mile and a half tracks. Safe to assume we should have a pretty good season. We don't run a whole lot of road courses. Watch it, baby. Youth. That was big youth. That had a youth into the wall. Youth fixing the wreck. Benson is tailing. No, just back it, bopped him back in the blue. He's still out now. That's why I was trying to change his mind on that. We've got 16 car back here. Jason, or Justin, I don't get how this thing is. Justin Bentley on baby. Wow. Not Bentley. Like the 42 is pushing the 60. Back in here and watch this, because this whole oh, sticky fingers caught it. Whew. Man, if I wasn't already standing up, that'd have made me stand up. Almost wooed on that one. 16, we are going to just keep working this until we wreck. I got the feeling this group has decided that we are not finishing this thing without one more caution, and they are going to come hell or high water to make that the truth. There's a little bump, 16 to the 38, slow down just a hair. That's going to bring Kyle into it. Kyle will go 3 wide without question. I have no doubt. My little buddy Kyle will go 3 wide. Kyle used to do the broadcast. He's really good at the broadcast, but he's a lot better at the racing, so he went back to doing that. He's got a thing coming for some multi-class at Bristol. For anybody who's not seen that in our Discord, if you want to get into that, it should be fun times. We're going to broadcast that too. It's coming up on Friday. Should be fun. Should be fun. It's like vehicles all at the same time. What's not to love? Alright, these guys are well, that was that run. Kyle started to make it, and I think he realized that the out was going to be a problem, so he just decided to kind of hold off. Now is not the time, young Padawan. Kind of surprised I haven't seen more people put the bumper to each other and just shove. It seems like that works pretty good with these. That is one thing I've done with the plate tracks. But 16 and 38 are just glued together. Everybody lives through that somehow. Nope, Kreidler's got him. There goes. That'll end Davey. Told you these guys were making sure we weren't going to finish this running green. Somebody else went through. Was that Marty? Yep. Marty was just an innocent Bud Light victim. Doing a little yard mowing. No harm, no foul. Whew. Man. These boys are hard on my nerves. these guys get caught up here. Percy, get her woed, get her woed. Get her woed, shoo. Well, I don't foresee a whole lot of anybody up front coming in. That just seems like generally a bad idea. Let's see who pops in. Oh, okay. And that was the one I was surest of that wouldn't, is Chris Worrell, your leader. Figured with the kind of run he got on a restart, that the last thing he was going to do was come down and put cold tires on. And that maybe explains why I hang out at the back of these races. Could be. Could be. Oh boy. So the plot thickens. So now Roethlisberger will be our leader. Leader Okola. We got... Hey, wait a minute. You know, we need AJ here because we've got Prestige Worldwide. AJ's got the little man in the boat. I mean, we're getting there. We need a Santa Claus car. So we got some ho ho ho. We almost got a theme. We almost have a holiday themed like race almost. I think. I could be completely wrong. Probably am. Hey, there's the goat. Bottom left side where all the RVs are. It's a little track for the 34 Legends cars, and it is amazingly fun. It's actually on the Legacy version of Charlotte, but that doesn't really matter because you could probably still get it there. That little snack stand, I have driven up to that several times doing those races because I wreck and get thrown through the grass. And here comes the lapper downers, the shoe, Crutchley. We got Benson's going to come back in. So we're going to have Roethlisberger, Clem, Brooks, Jester, Sargent, your top five, Cantrell, Worrell, Bentley, Gretsch, and Nash will be 5th or 6th or 10th. And then Logane, Rogers, Campbell, Hendricks, Piercy will be 15th. We have Kelly, Turan, Kreidler. I tried to put them two together. Collie, Crutchley, and the shoe for 20th. We'll have Benson, Traver, Wilson, Corey, Carnes rolling out to 25 positions. But Kreidler on back looks like they're going to be lappers. So Piercini in 17th, the last car on the lap. Why tonight? Why a night? Oh yeah, now it thinks it's like 85 to go. The tower is obviously having problems. So we're going to come around one more time. So we are going to have a handful plus one. This is all we're going to have. I kind of got a feeling this one's going to go green, white, checker, and we might need two of them. Just the way these cars are, I don't know that we can trust that we're actually going to see this through green. They definitely have grip. They definitely will go, and they definitely will bounce off of each other and the wall. So those are all the ingredients we need for all the finish we can take. Getting lined up side by side. $1 million question. How good is Roethlisberger in these starts? I mean, just the kid's alien fast. So it's not an issue of speed. It's how fast can he get up to speed? How fast is Tyler? Tyler's gained 14 spots over this run. Will Jester's up to 4th. He's gained 13 spots. Michael Nash has 60 cars at 10 spots. So we've got some big gainers. 6 to go. Are we going to make it? I'm thinking not. I just don't think we make it. Pace car is off. We're going to have 6 to go. Finish this thing off to open up season 24. Roethlisberger, not terrible, but definitely not great. Oh, no, that was terrible. Here comes Terry. And caution's out again. Davey again. Christian. Oh, boy. Oh, everybody's wrecking. Figure out where this thing actually started. I thought that was the 16. Yeah, it was. Alright, so our SDK has just pretty well gone crazy on me. So we're going to back up and broadcast, which is horrible and I hate it. Oh my god, that's all he did? Well, that sucks. Alright, so... Oh, you know what I was going to say? He gets such a good start, I wonder if 420 will have a problem in the field. Okay, so 420 got a good run. He tags the 16. Does a magnificent Piracini style pirouette. Just, I mean, you can't do that much better. So we're going to watch the 16 car. He's to the high side of the 420. 420 gooses it. Goose! And then he's going to get it from the 60. Going to loop around. He's going to catch Kyle. Then they're going to nose to nose. Kyle gets a little bit of it. Christian's going to get in there just a hair. 60, man, I tell you what, that is the way you do it. If you're going to wreck, you do it like that, and you just keep on going. We got Kyle. He's going to take out Davey because, you know, Davey hasn't had enough up front. So let's see if we can find one of these guys up front. Man, where is he? Got a lot of cars wrecking up here. Kyle already bounced it off the wall and got in there, and back off to the races we go. Okay, so there was that. All right, so I told you guys, I did not see this going green. I see this going green, white checker, and possibly 2 green, white checkers, and I stand by that because I look pretty smart the one time ever doing that this time. I'm not sure that was even English. Pretty sure it wasn't. Nobody so far has taken a pit stop. There we go. Ryan Trapper. Al Corey. We are going to not have a natural green-white checker. We're going to come around and have this extended. So, green-white checkered attempt number 1 is about to happen. Look back and see. Chris Whirl is going to be back. Have a restart excitement. And he is way moving. Everybody sorted out, straightened out. So Mr. Corey is going to be hanging out for a bit. 5 to go, maybe? I don't know. Ignore whatever the tower is trying to tell us. I think maybe it was abducted by aliens. Live travel pace car. So, we're going to give her one more shot. Maybe 2 more shots. My bet is 2 more shots. Because, I mean, I think that's where we're going with this. And hopefully, the top 3 know they need to pop in and hear some dumb questions from you about the race. If not, we're going to have an awkward ending. I've had plenty of those in my life. All right. Here we go. Are you ready? Are we ready to go for a ride? I have a feeling we're about to go for a ride. We have the pace car pulling in. I think we'll switch this to crashes because I just kind of got that feeling. Wait for 93 to go, and then we'll jump this thing back to crashes. Just. All right, Roethlisberger says, let's go. Oh, that was a lot better launch, man. He gone. That was a really good launch. And Nash. That was Nash still on the sideways. Saved it a ton. Got another pack of side-by-side, 4Y. Oh, and like a little bit of a punt. I'm not dead for sure. From that angle, it sure looked like it got a little punty. Ash gonna put her 3 wide. Sorry. We have got a pile up waiting to happen back here. And there is our pile up. Oh my. Ow. And it's over. Hi. Oh. All right. Well. So this all starts here with the 34 of Scott Kelly. The JC tags him. I mean, they wrecked for all of turn 4 and across the stripe. That's impressive. So then up ahead of them, we've got Ollie that's in another one. Try and find Ollie real quick. Everybody is just, oh man. Kreidler got low. Shane got Shoe. Keno got some. I mean, Shoe at least just popped the clutch and let it get across the line. Man. Let's try, since we like spinning around so much, I don't think he was in this first part. We're going to hop on here with Kreidler, because I think this is going to be a good ride. That's what she said. Start wrecking. We're still wrecking. We're wrecking some more. Missed that. Oh, there's wreck. They're wrecking to the left. And finally ran out of line. Cold trickle. Well, all right then. So, man, the results from the race, I for life I don't know why it's trying to tell us qualifying. That's race. Get over there. Your winner starting from pole, Zach Roethlisberger. Terry Brooks is going to take second. Kyle Gretsch is going to come up to third, which is pretty wild. We got Clay, we got Tyler ran out top five. We got Nash, Rogers, Sargent, Jester, and Piracini on the top 10. We got Shu, Loshane, Turan, Kelly, and Campbell, the 15. And we got Bentley, Whirl, and Benson finishing behind them. Oh, we got this one, Will Scroll. Then we got Nodge, we got Kreidler, got Traver, Olson, we got Hendricks, Corey. Of course, these guys had some issues. Carnes, Dewberry, Lawson, Beck, all these guys. We had lost them at or before the ending. Well, we'll roll this thing back up here and see if we can't maybe get somebody that finished this race to actually pop in and tell us something, because that was pretty doggone wild. We're going to jump out of here, and we're going to jump into our podium
Corner even happened.
rooms and go over here. And so, guys, that was wild. I want to start with third place Kyle. How did you end up in third after going through that mess?
I don't know. My wheel wasn't straight. I had fresh tires. That was unexpected.
We just watched it like quarter speed, and I still am not exactly sure how everything just happened there. But I mean, hey, first race in a third. I mean, worst things could happen.
Yeah, I mean, goal for these cars at the moment is just top 5. So being in top 3 is nice. Get to hear my voice on the tube.
People like hearing your voice on the tube. I was talking about you doing the paint, and that you were good in the booth but better driving, so you decided to go back to doing that, and you get to do a little bit of both now because you finished third.
Yes, sir, and also get to do a little bit Friday.
I may or may not have kind of lightly plugged that one earlier too. That's what she said. But good. That's a good third place run for you. Mr. Terry Brooks finishes second. How would you describe what you just went through tonight?
It was very special. Um, it, we had horrible timing for cautions. I think both cautions come out right after pit stops, had to pass around, ended up coming through traffic, and just had to try to save tires. Charlotte's real bad about just eating tires. I was really worried at the end, not pitting, and how fast they were going to come. And Kyle was right there to pass me coming to the checker.
Well, you might have been far enough ahead, but there was basically bedlam behind you guys. It looked like a tornado came out of in just nowhere and wrecked about, I don't know, 8 cars coming off of turn 4, and they wrecked clear past the start finish line.
So they must have spun. I think Zach spun on that restart too. And I was trying to make sure I stayed close and not check up too bad to not stack the field. And then it was a caution. I figured it was a madhouse.
Yeah, it was a little wild. It was definitely a little wild there. But there again, we got second place points and a good start for the group. And we'll jump over to Zach Roethlisberger, our new resident alien. That next to last restart was not very good. You did a lot better on the last one.
Yeah, that was the trying to go first gear. I'd watched Chris, and he had gone first gear the whole night on the restarts, and so I tried doing the same thing. Lo and behold, I forgot I'm on 7-lap old tires there. So that was the cause there. Is I stepped on it, and she got sideways, and mayhem ensued. So that was definitely my fault. And then the last restart there, I hope I corrected that mistake and went second gear, and it was much smoother. So we got lucky there with the mistake we made for sure.
Well, right on. Well, it kind of ran us a lot of caution that, so we'll get off here. And I appreciate you guys running. Congratulations! It's good to have you up in the Cup Series and coming in and already winning off the top. You're setting a high bar for yourself.
Yeah, it was. It's good to get a win for sure in this series and at the top level. I do want to give a shout out to Chris in the 420 tonight, man. He was a rocket. I think he had us on pace. So we'll have to go back to the drawing board and figure some stuff out. I just couldn't figure out a way to get him or get around him on the bottom either. So shout out to him and shout out to Clay too for painting this Clay Cantrell in the 8 car for painting this beast of a paint scheme we had out tonight.
Oh yeah, it's a good looking paint scheme. Well, I'll let you guys chat, and I'll get this side muted, and we'll get this finished up. And next week is Watkins Glen for you guys. And like I told everybody earlier, I'm going to be selfish and take that week, and we won't have a broadcast. That's going to be a skipped week, but we will be back the following week.
Boo Cooper.
Absolutely, boo Cooper. We should all boo Cooper
Boo
immediately.
Cooper.
Boo me. All right, thank you guys. It was a great race.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so we will let you guys, gals, and anybody else who wants to have anything of any of it, get back to your lives. We appreciate you watching from the No Toad Racing Network. This is Cooper. We will see you in 2 weeks.
Good job, buddy. You run right there.